check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows.
Hi there, everybody. It's time for some football. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. This weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off and running from Gillette. To return to roam forward. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Sanders. That's incomplete left side. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 4th and short. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Sanders is going to throw on 4. Has him on the quick hitter, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
To the air on first down, Sanders. And that one's behind us, that's incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And now they face 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Finds him over the middle. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
On the set.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a
Let's go
yard.
now. Ready.
They throw that quick to the left. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Ready, ready.
They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43.
Come on. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Brought in. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
Judkins running between the tackles. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. Another one for Judkins. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's the pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Sanders going to look to throw. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. And that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
70 Timberwolves.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Ready.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. The throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now at 2nd and 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Bails out of the pocket quick. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw.
Ready.
There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ready.
Handoff now to Judkins. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. yards that time, and now it's going to be 3rd and goal.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. It's Judkins again. And this is going to end behind the line. Brock, a great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Mustang, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll go. It's Sanders. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Chooses to bring this one out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. He hangs on to that football, Brock, for a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a New England 1st down.
36-yard line.
He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Mario Douglas, the intended target. And that makes it 3rd down.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31.
On the gun, it's May. Delivers another one to Williams. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a...
And he has the New England touchdown! The Patriots finish off their opening drive. To Mario Douglas with the touchdown. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Patriots start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready up.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Browns a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And the Browns first down.
Ready.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Play action, Sanders. He gets this to Harold Fanning Jr., complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready.
On first down, here's Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Let's go.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Bronco 80, 19, Charger 19.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Cutting the goal line. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
From the 5-yard line. Looks like they're going to try it here on 4th and goal. Here's Sanders now. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Connects on the crosser. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by getting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Crazy.
May now from the gun. Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to give him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10 at the 36.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, doesn't matter.
And he's going to be stuck about a half second before he can pick up the first. All down to the 26.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Hey, what's that? Crazy.
May not have throw on 3rd. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Trying to throw for it with May. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. It's the Browns taking over on offense.
Ready, set.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready,
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Let's go.
Quick throw is caught. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A gain of 5. First down, Browns.
1st and 10 from the 41. Design bootleg here. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get some late points and the lead. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Yes, sir. Crazy, crazy. Ready?
Operating from the gun, here's May. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Crazy, crazy.
May now, 3rd and 2. Look out, right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Going for it with May. It's on target to Williams. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's May again. Gives him holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Short pass brought in. Down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Borregales connects, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. From his own end zone, here we go. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
This is Henderson on second down. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
5. Hey, here we go, front. Great.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him on the crossing route. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
From the gun, it's May. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he'll be blocked down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They're all set now. 1st and 10. They're going to throw out of the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Here's May to the air. That one complete to Hooper. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 1. Here's May. Throw caught at the 6. He's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Good for Patriots. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Henderson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
May now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Corey Dallas on for the extra point. That way weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Patriots push their lead to 3. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's Ford on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Check. Come on.
On the give, here's Judkins. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Hits him on the out route. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go.
From the gun, Judkins. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Get it. 60, 60. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped the positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, they'll start with Gibson. Powering his way forward a bit, giving him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. May now from the gun. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
I tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Crazy.
May now to throw on 3rd. Big strike here to Williams. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Coming the goal line. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up can carry it across the finish line.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. Ooh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. To the air on 1st down. Sanders gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And it is incomplete. Winning big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. On the move, headed right. That one's complete, right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Come on.
Back to throw, here's Sanders. On target here to Njoku. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Now, tight ends, these guys, not the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space behind those completion.
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns making a 4-point game here in the 4th. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots make it a 9-point advantage. Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game.
Patriots 31. Browns 21.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Here's Ford on the return. Making some progress here. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. He's going deep to the left side. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. You're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
And again here, Sanders. He's looking deep once again. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he missed that run and he knew it. Put it behind his guy and now it's 4th down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He brings it in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
The throw now is Sanders. A little of a screen pass for Jenkins. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Offense to the line fast.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Now Sanders. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Ready?
Shotgun handoff here for Jenkins. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
19, Charger, 19.
Sanders going to look to throw. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another throw.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Connecting on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Browns got to score in a hurry.
Okay, ready?
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Sanders now. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Ready.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Go. Ready.
Here he is to throw. He finds Njoku, complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Patriots get the football back on the interception and now have it at the 28. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Got the drive here with Gibson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
It's Henderson on the give. And he gets the Patriots the 1st down. Should put an end to this contest.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.